Topic is gonna be why I started reading books since the end of last year. So today might be a bit different because right now it feels like 30-degree plus in Celsius in Berlin. And my god, I wish I can wear my headphone or use even my phone camera to do the setup, but obviously I just want to do it quick. There was a time where I saw this quote written somewhere in the Berlin U-Bahn or the metro where it says, reading is actually thinking using somebody else's head. The exact quote is definitely sounds a bit different, but I did check it out and it's actually from Arthur Schopenhauer, and I think that's a very powerful tool, right? So if you do know who do you want to more or less, copy, not in like 100% sense, but you know like you want to get there, and this person already got there, so you want to borrow his thinking. And if you can think in a certain way, that means you can act in a certain way, and that means you are more or less in control of how your outcome will look like. And this is obviously something very related to how we manifest, right? Like back then I was also like overthinking kind of person, and right now I'm just trying to execute one idea after another and try to seek for black swans in the Nassim Taleb sense. But back to the topic, I used to cannot like really sit down and read because it turns out I am scrolling too much of Instagram shorts or YouTube shorts, and I think this thing is a it's a toxin to the brain because it makes us very unfocused. And I will obviously drop a link to a game that I've created, and it's called like the Goldfish Protocol, and it's a way of measuring your attention span. And if you have a really bad attention span, then you will get this rank called Goldfish, because the typical person today has an 8-second attention span, which means it is more or less similar to goldfish. And this is something that messes up the whole generation, and we cannot even read already. And if people stop reading, I think it's gonna be really bad, right? Because you cannot even understand how the concepts that like the great minds of history have created, and now you're just listening to a 30-minute video where the guy is talking about some crap that doesn't matter in the next 1 minute, and there you just wasting time. So again, the person also that really inspires me to read is my friend called Cyrus. So he actually said, try to read bit by bit, delete all your Instagrams, and I did, and it did help a lot, because my whole life I was convinced that I cannot concentrate, but it was made worse by this short form contents. That's why I really want to dedicate my time to make content that really is that has substance, and teach people my experience, and also share a bit of my point of view.